very good morning to all my subscribers, my viewers, the obedient family, active citizens, and Nigerians. Thank you for joining me this morning. Now, confusion everywhere. In fact, yesterday I made a video where I told you that Atiku is planning to leave the ADC on the grounds of El-Rufai and other northern leaders saying that the zoning must go to the south. And now news that is actually reaching us is that, ADC is in secret talks with Jonathan to also bring Jonathan in. And then that has made Atiku to actually refuse collecting or postpone collecting, let me put it that way, his card for the ADC. We all know that Atiku left PDP and fully said he was joining the ADC, but right now they said the card collection, he's been postponing it. And a lot of people believe that, one, it is based on Jonathan's coming in. And then also, for some people, it is based on the fact that, they are trying to zone the whole thing to the south. And in fact, rumors have it that he is actually with his supporters, trying to arrange to go back to SDP because he's seeing Goodluck Jonathan as a threat in the ADC. And not only that, Peter Obi being there and all that. Now, Goodluck and Peter Obi's case is a different case entirely. Rumor has it, or what's on the street, is that, Goodluck is actually, they are trying to talk to Peter Obi to be the vice of Goodluck, while other people are alleging that Goodluck is promising giving him an appointment. Maybe we'll be talking about that much later and all that. But I can tell you that the obedience on this matter, and they are saying, listen, it is Peter Obi or nothing. Goodluck have had his time and we saw how he performed. Yes, we know that, yes, he's one person that you can actually hold him to the truth, that he was greedy and all that. He sacrificed everything for the good of Nigerians and all that. But when it comes to governance, he had his own flaws and all that. So give it to somebody that have not been tested before, and let's see how it pans out. This is the situation on ground, and I'm going to be showing you that. But before I do that, let me quickly show you this video, and when I come back, we will actually talk about it, and then we'll continue, because I can tell you that there is a lot of things happening in the political space in Nigeria right now. And trust me, you would want to be on the top of these matters and really get to know, so that when it comes to being decisive, you go know where you go pitch your tent. Now let me take you to this video, and when I come back, we'll continue.
They say he didn't follow the plan. He didn't follow the plan. The truth of the matter is, we thought that it was going to be youth oriented more. Let me tell you something. If you are involved in something, go and check antecedents. We'll find out our presidents taught law saying the man prays. True. Because we don't know how it is in there. So the truth of the matter is, this is not a youth inclusive government. I know that his son is trying to cut across. He's trying his best, fine. But as far as I am concerned, it's not like I regret working for him. But this is not the plan.
What was the plan initially?
The plan was to carry as much youth as possible. So if there's a problem, I'm going to be the problem here. One thing, let me ask you a question. The common thing that all the presidents had, removal of forces subsidy.
Exactly.
Subsidy.
Yeah.
So removal of force subsidy, because everything. So that was the constant thing that they all had. Now, if you involve people, the youth more, then at the end of the day, you try to us. I want to move idea table. But we're not being carried along. So we are not being carried along. The truth of the matter is, for me, the way I was in 2023 cannot be the way I'll be in 2027.
Exactly.
2027. It can't be, because you understand? I know what I lost without collecting a kobo. No matter how much is same. I lost two major deals, one 10 million, one 15 million.
Because why?
Ambassadorial election. You understand? I lost two ambassadorial deals because of it. You understand? Because of a blah, 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 blah. You understand? I almost lost my marriage.
Now you've seen it, right? Now I didn't want to say anything before putting up that video. What you are seeing there is reality. These are die-hard campaigners and supporters of Bola Ahmed Tinubu before the 2023 election or during the 2023 elections. And after that, the reality is hitting everywhere. Now, I've been saying consistently that a lot of his supporters are withdrawing back because they thought it was going to be juicy. They thought it was going to be, they are going to enjoy the dividends. They thought it was going to reach them. I told you that 90% of the people that supported him under the grounds of tribe and tribal bigotry and religious bigotry, and then for personal gains. For those that are in the high and mighty, they supported for personal gain. Some of them that have not gotten those gains have come out to cry, and they have been very, very vocal about the whole thing. Why? For some of them, that supported him on the grounds of religion and tribe and thought that, oh, since I'm from the Yoruba side, this man is going to treat us nice and all that. They have come to see that Omo is not working. For those that supported on the grounds of religion, Muslim ticket, they are crying all over the place. So I can tell you, it's a general cry. In fact, in this digital summit that ended, there were a lot of people that were expecting the fact that they were going to be invited, and they were boycotted, and everything went on without them. And they have been coming out to curse, to speak, to say, oh, we supported you wholeheartedly, you have failed us, blah blah blah. In fact, some of them are now changing camp. Some of them are silent. Some of them cannot even come and speak on the social media space because the reality of the suffer is hitting them. And that is why I told you, I say he's losing his grounds, he's losing his strength, and that is why they are doing everything manipulatively to see how they can actually gain grounds. Yesterday I made a video where I said, oh, they are now using prisons. Oh, he has gone to the prison and say prison wardens must vote and blah blah blah. All those medium trying to manipulate stuffs. Before you know what's happening, they will say, oh, 2 million votes came for him out of the prisons, when we don't even get that amount for inside the whole prison and all that. So you can actually see that there are so much, so they have lost confidence, they have lost the people, so they will use the institutions and all that, and then use as a medium of actually rigging and keeping themselves in those positions. And that is why I've been clamoring that it is important that those that are contesting pay attention to INEC. Peter, Obi, Atiku, all of them, because that is the tool they are going to use. But I love the fact that a lot of people throw away their shames. His supporters before throw away their shames for those that are converted and come out and say this man is terrible. It is not the first time we are seeing that, and that is why I always put it up. But while that is going on, there is so much confusion with the coalition. A lot of things are happening there that are unbelievable. And let me show you what is actually going down, and when I come back, we'll wrap this up. Now, this is from the Punch newspaper, and the headline reads, the Atiku delays ADC membership card collection as loyalists plot exit plan. It said former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has put on hold his planning collection of the African Democratic Congress membership card amidst growing speculation that former President Goodluck Jonathan may join the 2027 presidential race, and he is being courted by the ADC. Atiku, who recently resigned his membership of the People's Democratic Party after prolonged internal dispute, was scheduled to formalize his defection to ADC with the collection of his membership card. The membership card would be presented to Atiku by ADC officials at his hometown of Jeddah in the Jeddah local government area of Adamawa State. However, Sunday Punch gathered that the ceremony, which was slated for Wednesday, August 6th, was postponed indefinitely without an official explanation from the former Vice President's camp. This is even as a chieftain of the ADC told Sunday Punch that the party had been holding discreet talks with Jonathan over a possible presidential run in 2027. Speaking with Sunday Punch, the ADC chairman of the Adamawa State chapter, Shehu Yohana, said Atiku's formal reception into the party has been postponed without a new date. I spoke with the former vice president on the phone Friday morning, and he told me he has shifted the event to mid-August, but no specific date was mentioned. From the way things are going, due to one issue or the other, the event may get to September. He, Atiku, said that he was waiting for some All Progressive Congress governors who are planning to join ADC to come before his event in Jeddah. Shehu said, tension over Atiku, Obi and Jonathan. Meanwhile, a chieftain of the ADC at the national level, who did not want his name in print, told Sunday Punch that the postponement may not be unconnected with the power tussle between Atiku and former Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi. The party's chieftain alleged that the Obi's political movement had hijacked ADC structure in the south, a situation he said had put Atiku's presidential ambition under threat. From all indications, if all things did not work out well for Atiku within few weeks to come, I see him defecting to the Social Democratic Party, he stated. The party's chieftain added that the suspension of Kaduna State former governor Nasir El-Rufai from SDP stemmed from the fear that Atiku may return and form what he described as a political cartel in the SDP. Sunday Punch further gathered that the various Atiku support groups in the ADC have been pressuring their leader to exit the party if the crisis persists. This, Sunday Punch learned, may also not be unconnected with the rumored planned coming back of ex-President Jonathan for the 2027 presidential election. A principal member of the ADC said the party had been holding talks with Jonathan to join the party. We are talking to him, that's Jonathan, and we are getting a positive response from him so far. I assure you that he is not going to contest under the PDP. He knows the problem there. Does he want to wrestle with Wike, who has the grip on the party? The former president is a gentleman and a refined politician, the party chieftain said. He added, the leaders of the coalition had met him about 3 times. And the ex-president appreciates their effort to rescue the country from the current economic quagmire associated by President Bola Tinubu's bad policy. He recalled how he left the country and things have now gone worse. Asked if the former president would be given an automatic presidential ticket, the ADC chieftain said, when we get to that bridge, we will know how to cross it. When contacted for confirmation, the spokesperson of the ADC, Bolaji Abdullahi, simply said, ADC is open to everybody and we look forward to having every Nigerian who is ready to rescue the country from the hardship. Sunday Punch notes that Jonathan's campaign posters have surfaced on the social media, with some pitching him with Zamfara State Governor Dauda Lawal and ex-governor of Kano State, Rabu Kwankwaso, as running mates. However, Jonathan's wife, Patient, declares on May 11 this year that she would not seek a return to the Aso Rock Villa, but support the current First Lady Oluremi Tinubu for 2027 general elections. Now you can see that right now the rumors of Goodluck's return have taken over the social media space, and I can tell you that when you see a lot of people talking about same thing, PDP talking about it, ADC talking about it, then I can tell you there are signs of truth in it. But the whole thing is just, I will just allow you drop your comments in the comment section. In fact, there's an allegation that he's actually trying to pitch Peter Obi to be his vice. That's the Goodluck. Some other allegation that Peter Obi is actually trying to give Peter Obi some appointment if Peter Obi can step down for him and all that. I believe time will actually unveil the whole story, but let's get back to the video. Now you've seen it, right? Now we saw the PDP coming out to say, oh, we are in talks with Goodluck Jonathan and he is actually accepting to run in 2027 in our party and all that. And we have seen ADC also saying, look, we are in talks with Goodluck Jonathan, and then he's giving us positive replies of he running in 2027 and all that. Now a lot of people have different opinions about that. If you go under the quotes of these tweets, I can tell you that the reactions are massive. Why some people believe that this is a northern agenda to actually bring up a lot of southern candidates so that there can be confusion in the south, and then the north will present 1 or 2 people and then the north will cover everything. The others believe that this is the game plan of Bola Ahmed Tinubu to set confusion everywhere, because a lot of people are saying, where did Goodluck come from? Now the northerners believe that if they are going to get somebody that is going to do 4 years and return to the north, the best bet for them is Goodluck, because they can't rely on Peter Obi's promises. That is what I am actually the words on the street, right? They can't rely on Peter Obi's promises. Goodluck had his 4 years, so he has only 4 years, and that is just their best bet. After the 4 years, he will give it back to the north. Peter Obi is telling them, okay, my word is my bond. You have to believe me. I'm going to run for 4 years. I just need only 4 years, and after 4 years, I'll be out of there, and you guys can continue. Let me just set the whole thing right, and then you guys can continue from where you stopped. But you can see the whole thing that is happening. Now, Atiku, saying, oh, his followers saying, do and get out of there. If it's not going to work for you, let us see how we can actually negotiate with another party that you are going to run under. Peter Obi on his own and the Obedience are saying, look, if the presidential ticket is not given to you, we will not allow you to be actually sitting down there. You will get out and we'll look for another party and then we'll put you in. Atiku on his own now is not even willing to collect the card of the ADC. In fact, he's been pushing it because he said, from what he said, that he wants other governors that said they were going to join first. But clearly, it is based on the, Goodluck Jonathan story, Peter Obi story, and all that. Peter Obi is still in Labour Party. So there is so much happening with this coalition. And I've said this before. Look, ambition is going to be the albatross of that coalition. In fact, I'm telling you, if they can't unanimously sit down and agree and say, okay, who is the best candidate to field? How do we support this candidate? And then everybody throws his own ambition and say, okay, let us push our strength towards this candidate and see. Now, if we talk about the person that has the highest street credibility, it is Peter Obi. And we've not even started talking about Amechi that is also involved one way or the other, saying, in fact, yesterday he granted an interview, or he spoke in his space on X, and he was actually telling his people what he's willing to do, how he's willing to do it, and all that, calling out the APC government and everything that they said right there. But this is the situation of things in the coalition. And look, for me, as an individual, I feel that ambition is what is driving these people crazy, and a lot of them must be able to show. Goodluck Jonathan said it recently when an interviewer interviewed him, and he said, look, ambition should be dropped and then the best candidate should be pushed forward. That because ambition is not the way forward in this. And now we are hearing rumors that Goodluck Jonathan is also trying to meet Peter Obi, come to terms with him and say, okay, that is allegedly you're going to be my vice or give you an appointment or something of that nature. And I can tell you that is going to, even before the words came out on the street, is dead on arrival. That will never happen, because we, the Peter Obi supporters, we know that he is the man for the job. Others have been tested in that position. Atiku was a vice, Goodluck was a vice for a while and president, and then we've seen what they have done. Let us give Peter Obi a chance, because as a governor, he did exceptionally well. Forget about all what they are trying, the tantrums they are trying to throw. He did exceptionally well, and he deserves to have another chance. He deserves to have a chance at the presidency so that he can replicate what he did in Anambra State at the national level and really do right. So I'm just here waiting to see what pans out. I said it. The onus is on the leadership of the ADC to actually take a decision and take the right decision. If not, I can tell you that coalition will not stand. Let me drop it here, guys, so that you can have an opportunity to drop your comments. Drop your comments in the comment section. Really love to hear from you. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Turn on the notification bell so that whenever I drop a video, you'll be the first to be notified. Thank you for watching this video. Have a blessed remaining part of your day. I'll see you next time.